Well, I just love to use up leftovers. So I had some cream cheese that I really didn't have too much I was going to do with. So I have just a half a brick, about 4 ounces of cream cheese here I had leftover, and I had leftover scallions, and I decided to make a fun little cream cheese spread with scallions. And I think so whenever I make bagels, I usually do 6 at a time. And I have 1 or 2, and then I freeze the rest. So all these 3 left are the everything bagels. So I thought that would be perfect to go with the scallion cream cheese. So I'm going to have that tomorrow morning. So I'm going to take it out tonight and just have it ready. So I'm making this little half a batch. So I just have 4 ounces of the cream cheese here. And we're just going to put in 1 tablespoon of sour cream, or you can use unsweetened almond milk, or you can use Greek yogurt. I'm using sour cream right now. And a lot of the other herb recipes had a little dill. So I was going to put a 1/4 teaspoon, maybe just a little bit less. I'm going to mix that up first. And then we're just sort of fold in, this is about 2 tablespoons of the scallions for 4 ounces of cream cheese. And I'll just sort of fold that together. I'm glad I used a little bit bigger bowl. I know I didn't need it for when I put it away, but it was helpful with the hand mixer. So this works better with a hand mixer because 8 ounces is easier with if you have a food processor or a KitchenAid or something. So a hand mixer, this is fine. All right, and that's going to be my scallion cream cheese. So I found a whole bunch of recipes for the different kind of variations of cream cheese if you want to kick things up a little bit. And a lot of them I found from a couple cooks. I think they had 8 or something on their website. So check them out, or I will leave a link in the description at the bottom. So most of the recipes I saw were there. You know, the chive, the scallions, an herb, a strawberry, and a cinnamon, I believe, was on that channel. I have done a pumpkin cream cheese in the past, and I love doing that too. So what else? Let's see. And of course, you can use it as a spread too. You can stuff it in some peppers. You can put it in some celery as a snack. So it doesn't just have to be for bagels. I just toasted my bagel for this morning, and this is the bagel I make, and it has yeast in it, and it is from Nom Nom. I really like this bagel. This seems to be my official bagel plate. And then I'm going to use my wonderful scallion herb cream cheese. Okay, here's my breakfast. I had put the cream cheese on there, and it spread really easily and didn't break the bagel. I really like these bagels, and I'm having it with some coffee today. And I'm not doing coffee every day anymore, and I'm kind of cutting back on the sweetness. I'm only doing 1 scoop of the unsweetened collagen from Vital Proteins and just a half a scoop of Perfect Keto's sweetened collagen, just to get a little hint of sweet. And after I have my breakfast, I got a little bit of celery left over cut up, and I'm going to put the cream cheese in that, and that is going to be my snack for work. So I decided to write down a couple ideas for leftover cream cheese when you have, half of a brick laying around and you're not sure what to use it for. So I thought I'd share it with you. Bagels, of course. I do make my own bagels. I have a couple different recipes that I use, but lately I've been liking the ones with the yeast. Those have been really good. So to put the cream cheese on the bagel, sometimes I just do it just cream cheese. Sometimes I put a little good jam or something like that, or if I make my own strawberry jam, that's good on that. Smothered pork chops, coconut flour pancakes, jalapeno poppers, or like stuffed little mini peppers. That's a great side. Cheesecakes, of course. Stuffed poblano peppers. There's one I haven't done yet, but it's a Swedish meatballs that I'm dying to try, and that uses a little cream cheese. White chicken chili, fathead dough, and that's great to just make up ahead of time and keep it in the freezer. It's good for like up to 3 months in the freezer. And when you want it, you take it out, boom, you got fathead dough already. I've used it for chicken pot pie, chicken cordon bleu casseroles, a lot of soups also that can use it. jalapeno popper chicken casserole, keto egg noodles, tuna noodle casserole, a keto New England clam chowder, not California, cauliflower mac and cheese. It goes in the sauce, it's really good, and a pie crust. All use cream cheese, so there's some uses for you. Well, I had finished making broth a couple of days ago, and I'm not going to put these in the freezer yet because I've been dying to do this. I've got my chicken stock here that I have made. My favorite sauce on wings is the buffalo sauce, and I just shredded up a rotisserie chicken I just got, so a little bit of prep, and I am dying to try a buffalo chicken soup. And this recipe is from Wholesome Yum, and I will show you how fast and easy it is to put together. Okay, so I just took my shower, and so I'm all wet. Well, just my hair's wet. And I thought I'd get the soup started because it was pretty quick. And I've got a tablespoon of olive oil heating in my soup pan here. And the only veggies, really, celery and onion. I've got a half a cup of diced celery and about a half an onion cut up. And 4 cloves of garlic, all minced up. And I'm going to saute the celery and onions first for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, the oil is hot, so go ahead and throw in the celery and onions. Just love, love, love the smell of onions cooking. So mix that around. And like most soup starters, just going to let that saute for about 5 to 10 minutes until the onions are translucent. Alright, this is about 7 minutes or so. I said until the onions just start getting a little brown, which I would say that's it right there. Then you're going to throw in your garlic, and only for about a minute until it's fragrant. I love the smell of garlic. And also, of course, I'm going to leave a link to the recipe in the description box, but she has 3 different ways of doing it too. So I'm doing obviously stovetop, but she has crock pot and instant pot as well. And I think pressure cooker too. So any way you want to make it, she's got the directions for you. Oh, I'm just so excited. I've been thinking about this for months. Okay, that is fragrant. So we are going to add the chicken broth. It is 4 cups. She uses chicken bone broth, but I just made my regular chicken stock, chicken broth. And the chicken. Star of the show. Okay, that was 1. Here's 3 cups of homemade wonderful chicken stock. And now it's time for my buffalo sauce. 3 tablespoons of buffalo sauce. Okay, that's number 3. And of course you can lessen it if you want it a little less spicy, but I think this one's not too hot, and I love the flavor of this. And just going to stir together. Okay, and once that's all stirred together, you're going to bring it to a boil, and then reduce the temperature and let it simmer for 20 minutes. And in the meantime, I'll go blow dry my hair. Okay, the next step is this is 6 ounces of softened cream cheese, but in cubes, in a very old blender, so I'm hoping this is going to work. And she said just to put some of the liquid from the soup into the cream cheese and blend it up, and then we're going to pour it back into the soup. So we'll see how that goes. It worked. So nice and creamy there, and we're just going to pour that. It was about a cup of liquid, they said. She says, but if it's the cream cheese isn't melting, just put a little bit more in. And then once that's all in, look how creamy and beautiful this looks. We're going to add a half a cup of either half and half or heavy whipping cream. And I always have heavy whipping cream on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. And it is done. So this is buffalo chicken soup. Get out the big bowls. I had an impulse buy at the store recently, and I came across these Zevia teas. And I've been drinking a lot more water. I haven't been having too many of the beverages, but I thought I would give this a shot. I got a raspberry for my husband and a peach black tea for me. And This is Zevia, so it is stevia sweetened and organic to go with my soup. Well, I did really like that soup. So it seemed so easy to make. 5 minutes of prep, about 20-25 minutes cooking time, and you've got a meal. Well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like these type of keto and low carb what I eats in a day, or if you also like grocery hauls and some product reviews and, like I said, recipes and just all that kind of stuff in the low carb and keto community, please consider subscribing. Well, until next time, bye!